If your business ever took a merchant cash advance, a landmark ruling, just handed you something the funder never wanted you to have, real leverage. And this video shows you why your balance may be an illegal loan you can challenge. Over $500 million of business debt was just ruled illegal and wiped out. And the same finding that erased it is now the reason advances like yours are being challenged all across the country. Did you know a court found these advances were really illegal loans charging rates no bank could ever legally offer? Did you know that same finding may make the balance you are still paying open to challenge? $534 million. That is how much business debt one legal action ruled illegal and canceled outright. A state attorney general went after one of the largest merchant cash advance operations in the country and proved its advances were disguised loans with effective rates running into the hundreds of percent. The debt was canceled, the court judgments were vacated, and the company was banned from the industry for good. More than 18,000 businesses had debt wiped out, and over 1,000 court judgments against them were thrown out. By the end of this video, you will know why this reaches far beyond that one company. The simple test that decides whether your advance is really an illegal loan, and the 3 moves to take now. Stay to minute 4 for the crackdown that is still widening this year. So here is what actually happened. For years, these companies argued they were not lenders at all. They were simply buying a share of your future sales, and that label let them dodge the laws that cap interest. The state proved that was a fiction. On paper, it looked like a purchase. In reality, the company collected a fixed amount every single day, no matter what you earned, with no real way to adjust it. That is exactly how a loan behaved, so the court treated it as one. And once a court calls it a loan, every protection the funder dodged, the interest caps, the disclosures, the usury limits, snaps right back into play. Read this part twice. This is the part that matters for you, because a major ruling has now treated these advances as illegal loans. The very same argument can be turned against other funders. The balance you assumed was untouchable may sit on a contract that breaks the law and that completely changes your leverage. Here are the 4 things this ruling locked in. 1. These advances were loans, not purchases, because the company carried almost no real risk and collected fixed payments no matter what your sales did. 2. The effective interest rates were illegal, running far past the limits the law allows, in some cases to hundreds of percent a year. 3. The collection tactics were abusive, including the confessions of judgment that let the company freeze accounts without a real day in court. 4. It set a precedent. Other states, other lawsuits, and other regulators are now using the very same theory against the rest of the industry. And here is the part that should make you stop the video. There is a simple test the courts are using. Does your contract have a real reconciliation provision, a genuine way to lower your payment when your sales drop? Or does the company take the same fixed amount every day, no matter what, with all the risk sitting on you? If the payment never truly flexes with your revenue, then no matter what the contract calls itself, a court may treat it as a loan. And if the rate is high enough, an illegal one. A lot of advances fail that test. If your daily payment has been the same fixed number for months, while your sales rose and fell, that is the tell. Here is the move nobody teaches. Keep every document, your contract, the bank statements showing the daily debits, every notice and email. In a world where these advances are being reclassified and challenged, that paperwork is your evidence, and most owners throw it away. Quick reset for anyone just jumping in. A landmark ruling treated these advances as illegal loans and canceled over $500 million of debt. The test is whether your payment truly flexes with your sales. If it does not, your balance may be challengeable. Here is exactly what to do. Before I show you the 3 moves, let me give you the one rule that decides how much leverage you really have. Quick favor. If this is the first video that showed you these advances can actually be challenged, hit that like button and drop a comment below. I read every single comment and reply personally. Share this with any business owner stuck in one of these deals. And don't forget to subscribe. We put out several new videos every week. Drop a comment. Do you have an active merchant cash advance right now? Yes or no? I want to see how many of you this could reach. Okay? Here is exactly what to do. 3 moves. Move 1. Run your contract through the test. Pull out your agreement and look for a true reconciliation clause, a real mechanism to lower your daily payment when revenue falls. If it is missing, or if the company ignores it in practice, that is the single strongest sign your advance may really be an illegal loan. Watch this part carefully. The label on the contract does not decide this. A document can say purchase of receivables in big bold letters and still be a loan in the eyes of a court. What matters is how the deal actually works, not what it is named. Move 2. Keep and organize every document. Gather your contract and the bank records showing exactly what was pulled from your account and when. These prove what you were really charged. And if your advance is ever challenged or canceled, that paperwork is what makes the case. Most channels miss this. You did not have to be part of that one settlement to benefit. The real prize is the precedent. The same legal theory is spreading to other funders right now. So even if your company was never named, the protection it created may still reach you. Move 3. Get your contract reviewed before you pay another dollar you might not owe. Take it to an attorney who handles these deals and ask whether it can be challenged in light of these rulings. Many will review the contract at no upfront cost, so finding out where you stand may cost you nothing but an email, and it could be worth tens of thousands. And because enforcement is widening, with regulators now going after the people and shell companies that propped up this industry, that leverage is only growing. Let me bring it all together. A landmark ruling treated merchant cash advances as illegal loans, canceled over $500 million of debt, and set a precedent that is spreading across the country, that reaches far beyond the one company it targeted, the one rule that beats all of it. Treat your advance as challengeable until an expert tells you otherwise, and keep every document that proves what you were charged. Run your contract through the reconciliation test, save your records, and if the payment never flexed with your sales, have the deal reviewed, because the thing they sold as untouchable is being torn up in court. Here is what to do this week. Pull your advance paperwork into one folder, find the reconciliation clause, or confirm there is not one, and book a free consultation with an attorney who handles these contracts. 10 minutes this week could put real leverage back in your hands. One last thing before you click off. And here is the opposite of a predatory advance: free money. A federal program that hands small businesses grants they never repay, just came roaring back after being shut down. I break it down in the next video. If this video helped you, please give it a like and leave a comment. I read every comment and reply personally. Send this to any business owner stuck in an advance, and make sure you subscribe, because we put out several new videos a week, all free. And the next video you should watch is the federal program that gives small businesses grants they never repay, and it just came back. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you there.